Good evening, minor league baseball fans, and welcome to this final game of this three-game set at Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. Well, we are getting ready to have one more game with Springfield at Blue River Stadium in Springfield. And most likely we are going to have a good evening. It will be a overcast evening, but that's alright. Well, getting ready for the starting lineups for our two squads this evening. First for San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing in second, Enrique Encarnacion as second. Roger Durango will be second for San Antonio. Durango at right. William Venner will be batting third for San Antonio. Venner at first. Henry Carnuth will be the third baseman, batting fourth. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Adrian Prado. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Booker Bernstein. Bernstein at left. Tristan Tierney will be the shortstop. He'll bat seventh for San Antonio. Tierney is short. Neil Simuski will be the catcher for San Antonio. He rounds out the batting order for the Missions. And on the mound for the San Antonio Missions, Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez, tonight's pitcher. And now here's the starting lineup for the Springfield Cardinals. Leading off and playing in center, Richard Rosales. Rosales at center. Shortstop, Alex Mejia will bat second for Springfield. Mejia at short. Ray Cabral will be batting third for Springfield. Cabral at second. Anonso Castle will be the third baseman. He'll bat fourth for the Cardinal lineup. Castle at third. Richard Medrano will be the right fielder. He'll bat fifth for the Cardinals. Medrano at right. Manuel Lerma will be the left fielder. He'll bat sixth for Springfield. Lerma at left. Carson Kelly will be the Springfield Cardinals catcher. He'll bat seventh. Fernando Martero will be the first baseman. He rounds out the batting order for Springfield tonight. And on the mound for the Springfield Cardinals, Cesar Esquivel. Esquivel, tonight's pitcher, and there's your starting lineups.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 33 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Rosales. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Alvarez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in now, Ray Cabral. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the double steal is on here. It swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Rosales on third. Mejia is at second with nobody out. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping in, Alonso Castle, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Got him. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now at the plate, Manuel Lerma, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be honest.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Cesar Esquivel gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a pretty good 3-pitch mix. Fastball, changeup, and a slider. His primary pitches are the fastball, and he will go to the changeup as well. 3-pitch guy, mainly fastball changeup.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
He's set and the pitch. Left side. That's going to be a base hit as well as it's through into left. And now the first 2 men are on as they look to get that early run back.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, William Venner. Soft liner to the right side. A looping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And to score from third, the tying run. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Into the box, Adrian Prado. He swings and grounds it to short. And now a jump throw against his body. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. So stepping in, Booker, Bernstein. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. So striding in, Carson Kelly. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. The pitcher, Cesar Esquivel, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. The 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag gets 1.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's a strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and a strike.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
1-2 now. Mortero at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tristan Tierney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Medrano is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when...
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. He threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
First offering on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Medrano is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Ready for another chance. Alex Mejia, a base hit in his first trip. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line and left.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Prado is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Cabral. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bernstein sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alonzo Castle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Tierney is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again, Richard Medrano, runner in scoring position with two gone. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Cabral stands at second with two gone. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Ready now, William Venner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman, William Venner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Third baseman, number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Henry Carnuth. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hard liner towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Stepping in now, Adrian Prado as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Manuel Lerma, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Alvarez will do this himself, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Carson Kelly. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Into the box now, Fernando Mortero. He drew a walk his first time up. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Richard Rosales, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2. Fouled off. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Booker Bernstein. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Mejia ranging up the middle. And there's one down now. Digging in, Tristan Tierney. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Hit well on the ground to first, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Popped him up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A line shot to third base. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Enrique Encarnacion. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again, Alex Mejia. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch on its way. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Prado. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Ray Cabral. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Alonzo Castle comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Prado is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Richard Medrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Missions lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, William Venner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
William Venner.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Line softly toward the hole. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play, the internal.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Booker Bernstein. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. 1 run is scored. 2 runs scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The runner from first crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
as a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble. But I think they went with him maybe one batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Into the box now, Tristan Tierney, as he rips it on the ground to second. Cabral is there, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Zeminski. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very...
Who hit 8th in the National League a time or two. Nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Enrique Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Medrano, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front, 6-1. Ready for another shot now, Manuel Lerma. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1-1 the count now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Into the box, Fernando Mortero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 taken, strike 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Encarnacion scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Missions lead it 6-1. Guillermo Ramos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34.
Ready once again, Roger Durango. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now batting.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Stepping in now, William Venner. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. This one's down to third. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Third baseman, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Henry Carnuth. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot here to left, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Standing in now, Adrian Prado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Booker Bernstein.
In now, Booker Bernstein. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Rosales has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bernstein has a play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richard Rosales. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Alex Mejia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Line drive to left. Bernstein is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. It's stretch time here by the shores of the Blue River. San Antonio's out in front, 7-1. Luther Bullinger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Luther Bullinger.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tristan Tierney.
Leading off for San Antonio.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Tristan Tierney.
Heading out towards shallow right. Medrano on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding in once again, Neil Zeminski. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Mortero right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up pitcher number 33, Kevin Alvarez.
Tommy Daniels will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Tommy Daniels.
Line drive to center field. Rosales will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angel Gaius has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Angel Diaz.
Leading off the inning, Ray Cabral, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike two. Lifted down the line in left. Bernstein is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long. Digging in to try it again, Alonzo Castle. He flew out in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alonzo Castle is sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Durango ranging back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters and might have thought that danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Missions lead it 7-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Enrique Encarnacion. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready now, Roger Durango. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied out toward right. Medrano moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, William Venner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled softly out toward right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single, found some green grass.
Into the box, Henry Carnuth. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Adrian Prado. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 7-2. Standing in, Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Fernando Mortero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Anderson Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Mortero takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Richard Rosales. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Comes set and the 0-1. swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Missions jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kevin Alvarez is the winning pitcher of record. Cesar Esquivel permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And so it was a victorious game. After losing 2 games of the 3-game set, the San Antonio Missions decided enough was enough. It was time to win the final game. Well, tonight, the San Antonio Missions, 1-0, took the win. Bottom of the first inning for the Missions was 2 runs. Bottom of the 5th was 4 runs, extended the lead to 6-1. And bottom of the 6th was their 1 equalizer run, which gave them the lead 7-1. And then the Springfield Cardinals jumped with 1 run in the top of the 8th. Well, tomorrow we begin the 3-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. And most likely we will be out for another 3-game set before returning home and facing the next team. Well, the final score, 7-2 is their score. 1-0, the Missions win tonight. Everybody, have a good night.